Welcome to another episode of Out of My Dreads, where I'm going to be talking about the crazy... Wait,
what are you doing after this?
Who are you? How did you come in? Firstly, you come here. Now who are you and why are you here?
I just want to know what are you doing after this?
Wait, one second. But what do you want to do? I'm editing my videos.
My mom wants a mob and I was thinking to take you.
You want a mob?
Mob, yeah.
तेरी माँ का
Clean the floor.
तेरी
What?
मॉप का
What?
साले इधर तेरी माँ का मॉप चाहिए तेरे को मॉप चाहिए साला. That takes care of that. Okay, let's see what's in my dreads today. Okay, so the first news comes from Kenya. A man was caught selling wheat chapatis. So what is a wheat chapati? So wheat has been incorporated in a lot of food before, like cakes, candy, cookies, but never in food. This seems very interesting. Like imagine wheat in other kinds of foods, like wheat pizzas. Then Domino's would be called Dubinos. Get it? Dubinos. And wheat burgers with French fries. Then they would be called French highs. Get it? French highs. and then what else? Oh, imagine pasta, wheat pasta. Then that would be called, you know what? Rasta. Get it? But it would be so cool, right? Imagine if you could slip in these wheat chapatis at a family dinner and then your dad, who's so serious always, would just become so chill.
Idiot. Be like your brother.
Achha, Dad, they suspended me from the college. Okay. Dad, I robbed $100 from your wallet.
You want more?
I want more. Dad, I saw mom sleeping with the neighbor.
It's okay. I'm sleeping with a maths teacher and anyways you're adopted. I don't want to be with your mother anymore.
Oh shit.
You're adopted.
Let's see. So this news comes from the UK. Parents in the UK are angry after they found out that toy animals which were taken from a store called Poundland had penises. But wait a second, what do you expect from a store that sounds like a sex toy shop? Poundland? And come on, your kid hasn't seen like animals having penises and all. Like come on, hasn't he seen a dog roll over? Or hasn't he seen a dog licking his balls? Like what do you tell your kid then? Oh no, that's just the dog's perfume bottle over there. What crap. It would be a legit problem if Barbie had a penis. I mean, sorry, not Barbie. If Ken had a penis. They should not show penises on human organs, but dogs, animals are fine, yeah, come on. Also, not showing excretory organs in cartoon characters is really problematic. Like as a kid, I always thought, where did Courage the Cowardly Dog pee from? And then Winnie the Pooh. I mean, he has poo in his name. Where does he shit from, man? Winnie, where do you poo? So the next news comes from Germany. A German lady has fallen in love with a Boeing aircraft. 1 second, And I thought my sister was cuckoo. Wait a second, my sister's a crow. Sorry. So what she does is she sits on my hand with like this. Nice crow, cute crow. But anyways, this German lady wants to marry this aircraft. Crazy. I'm just thinking, what when she catches another aircraft or another flight? Is that considered cheating? And if she travels by a ship, is that bestiality? And you know, in the future, there might be a chance that she might fall in love with the Antonov AN-225. That's the biggest aircraft in the world. Because come on, which girl doesn't want a thicker, longer and juicier aircraft? Okay, aircrafts are not juicy, but you know what I mean, right? And having a plane or an aircraft as a boyfriend just makes life so difficult. Imagine the normal activities like calling him over for dinner. What's that sound?
Dad, that's my boyfriend.
Your boyfriend is coming in a plane or what?
No, he is the plane.
Cut! 1 second. I hate this news. So this TikTok user, she put a harmonica in her mouth and it got stuck. It literally became her mouth organ. TikTok should just be called Loco because it's making people do crazy shit. And why did she put the harmonica in her mouth? I mean, I heard she's single and all, but still, lucky she didn't put it somewhere else. But imagine her life now that the harmonica is stuck in her mouth, it'll be difficult to talk to normal people.
What happened, brother?
My girlfriend left me.
He's singing.
My girlfriend left me singing.
No. He just hit the harmonica.
Sorry, tasty news. So the next news comes from the States. Approximately 100,000 gallons of wine, which is equivalent to 500,000 bottles, spilled into the Californian river because there was a leak in the nearby vineyard, I don't know what you call this, but it just leaked, yaar. Come on. You've heard of water being converted to wine, right? This is exactly the opposite. So I would love to stay along the banks of these rivers, you know, like free wine. Just take a glass. We have some footage of the fish from this river. Let's check that out. And the locals around the area, they're angry because they're saying river pollution and stuff. Quit whining, yaar. You saw what I did there? This brings us to the end of another edition of Out of My Dreads. If you guys found this video funny, please like and subscribe. I would not tell you guys to share because, you know, sharing is like begging and all, but please share. Please, I need subscribers, please. I just want my video to reach a lot of people, you know. I want to make people laugh, I want to make them happy. It's a nice thing, right? So yeah, like, share, subscribe and whatever. See you guys. तेरी माँ तेरे को मौत चेता इधर अपन इधर कैमरा के सामने आ